Good morning. It's Monday, July 13th. I'm back in Houston, and we're going to continue our discussion on action and duty with a prompt from the Daily Stoic, which reads, Am I ready to be a leader? Ready to do my job? So, what a perfect prompt for a day like today, which is my first official day in my new job as leader of our energy and water business. On one hand, I do have a slight case of the back to school jitters. You know, all that excitement that comes with the first day and the desire to have a good year and the nervousness of all the events still yet unknown. But that feeling really is slight. On the other hand, I'm just ready to get this thing started. I've been preparing a long time for this, and I know that I'm ready. It's not just the establishment of the grounded principles like discussed yesterday in my personal 10 commandments. I mean, sure, that is a component of it. But that feeling of confidence is owed to a much larger force at work here. In fact, I didn't even realize it was happening / had happened until this past weekend when I was reading Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. One of the central themes of the book is that our subjective perceptions, that is, our thoughts and our feelings, have the very real ability to influence and shape our objective reality. Now, I won't go into the quantum physics explanation that he offers as his evidence, but he proposes that when we're looking to drive a change, as long as we stay the same person, as long as our electromagnetic signature remains the same, we can't expect a new outcome. To change your life is to change your energy, to make an elemental change in your mind and emotions. If we change our internal environment, then we can see how the external environment is altered by our efforts. Until very recently, I would have thought that our ability to manifest a reality with our thoughts and our emotions was a complete farce. But now I believe that to be true. When my former boss resigned in early April, he told me that he would be endorsing me as his successor. However, I knew that the selection process was going to be long and drawn out. So I decided to capitalize on that void in formal leadership that then existed. Without ever saying it to myself explicitly, I began to believe that that job was mine. I trusted my gut and took steps to lead the business when there was no one formally charged to do so. With each step I took, I gained confidence that what I was doing was the right thing, and I watched how people responded in kind. My colleagues started coming to me to approve things that I didn't even actually have the real authority to approve. And some people even thought that I had been selected without them having heard an announcement made. But it wasn't just the actions that I took. I had shifted my thoughts and feelings. I had aligned them to that new role. And as I mentioned, at the same time, I had prepared myself for the very real possible outcome that someone else would eventually be chosen. And I would address that if necessary. But in the meantime, I would continue to think and believe and lead my business as though it was my job. Ultimately, that subjective belief did seem to shape the objective reality, as last week the business leadership made their decision. So back to today's prompt of, am I ready to be a leader? Ready to do my job? The simple answer is yes, absolutely. I say that now with the confidence because it's something that I've now already been doing, both physically and mentally, for the past 4 months. Now it's time to just officially get to work. Have a great day. Bye.